So today I'll tell you the Canada that I think of and the Canada that actually is in real life. Means I will try to explain you the Canada that was I thought of, but and actually living here in Canada from like 2 years, and I'll explain you the Canada that I really got to know about. So, what is Canada in real life? Then, in your expectation. So, basically, I'm from Nepal. I lived here for 26 years, and then after that, I moved to the country where I find my peace, where I find the love, where I find the nature, where I find the wonder of nature and everything. The country, which was Mauritius. Lived over there for 4 years, and I got my uh, friends over there, and I got my life partner over there. The life was so adventurous, so beautiful, and the place itself is a paradise. It was a tropical island which is very very beautiful and known for the beach. There are a lot of beach which is so beautiful and so admirable and very good place to hang out and enjoy the water. I went there to do my masters and did everything, and I used to uh, get the info about Western country. I used to watch Hollywood movie. I used to watch a lot of documentaries. I used to get to know about Western country from my friends and families and all. And I had a like lot of expectation, and lot of us from the like Asian country, maybe from African country, which country are really underdeveloped or developing or such as. So whoever from such as country, whoever belongs from such as country, have a lot of expectation with Western country, have a lot of uh, expectation, maybe a lot of imagination and manifestation about the Western country, because in Hollywood movie, Hollywood documentaries and everything, we used to see the all the skyscrapers, high buildings, and educated people, business hubs, technology, AI, now recently AI and everything. Then back then, like technology and all, good roads, good houses, good town planning and everything. In our brain, the Western country means became a dream country or a benchmark country should be like that, like US, maybe Canada, Australia is South Asian. Like in South Asia, it's different continent, but it's fall to south, near to South Asia. So yeah, Australia is a developed country too, in terms of healthcare, in terms of education, in terms of transportation facility and everything. And Western country as developed as compared to our Asian country like Nepal, India, Pakistan, Bhutan, Bangladesh, all those country, and some African countries, Kenya, Ghana, Somalia, and there are a lot of Senegal, uh, Zambia, Zimbabwe, all those countries, all those underdeveloping countries. Uh, of all those other developing country, compare them, Western countries are doing good in transportation, healthcare, education, technology and everything. So we thought, we manifest this country are maybe doing really good. Once we went to that country, we will be able to get all those facility, maybe we will get those, you know, will able to use those technology, use those all the facility as compared to our own country. If we work hard, we are hardworking people, we are really hardworking people. I'm not lying. Asian and all those underdeveloping country people, they are so hardworking just to provide one day meal for their family. They work like 18, 20 hours all day, all night. They work so hard just to get one meal a day. And maybe some country, you know, in some country people are earning just 200 and $300 maximum per month, and $3,000 annually. I'm earning that much of amount of money in a 1 month here. So I will come to the salary like later on. But if we compare the income to those country to here, you know, I used to earn that amount of a money in 1 year, which amount of the money uh, I am earning right now, uh, like in a month. So you can compare the facility that I used to get it with that money and that I'm getting right now. But still, we used to manifest a lot. Even me, I know the reality, but until and unless you will see that, you will experience that, you never know. In my mind as well, I was like, until and unless I will see myself, or I will get to know by myself or experience by myself, I never know the reality. People are saying this, that. I'm seeing, like I'm watching all those videos of bloggers, you know, documentary publishers, and all those scholars, my friends, whoever living in western country and this and that. But until and unless you will get to know by yourself, we never understand the reality, and we will be curious about it. And I was curious too. And I think like me, there are like millions of people, maybe billions of people are curious about this lifestyle which is over here in western country. And that expectation is very high in terms of that life we used to live in our country. In our country, economy was like bullshit. All the politicians are corrupt. Most of the politicians, like in 1,000, maybe 9,999 politicians are corrupt. And the government, you know, facility, government service that uh, we supposed to get, we're not gonna get it in a time, this and that. There are like thousands of problems in our country. There are like a lot of problems I can't explain in one video. It will take like years and years to explain all those problems that we used to face in our country. And maybe a lot of people are facing this problem in our country. There are no good education, there are no good health, there are no good roads. All the people are corrupt. We are paying a lot of taxes to the government. Our voice will be never heard. They will be like doing whatever they want to do. And if we raise the voice against them, not against them, if you raise the voice in terms of reality, if you try to raise the voice and try to away the people by showing the reality to them, you will be terrorized. You will become a terrorist for that country. They will declare you as a terrorist. Maybe they don't want you to live over there. They will be afraid of you because they can't do anything. uh, they are like doing whatever they want to do just because of you. You are like showing the people that what they are doing, they will be afraid of whatever they are doing. And they will be afraid that much, they will terrorize you, they will threat you, they will try to kill you maybe. Or they don't want you to live around them, they will declare you as a terrorist, and they don't want to live in that country. That thing, those all these activities right now we are facing in our country. A lot of the people like me may be raising the voice over there and being terrorized, okay, and maybe having lot of troubles from those officials who really don't want to hurt, such as uh, awareness kind of a voice around them. So this is the situation of our country, and our country people have a lot of hope for the western country. And they think they, if we, you know, once move it to that country, we will become so rich, or maybe we will be able to live life peacefully, or we will get the facility that all those people here in western country are getting it. But in reality over here we have like same problem. Yeah, we have a good roads, maybe we have like a very good place to go and study, but don't have a good education here too. If we compare our education to here, all the education are in the same standard. Maybe people, the way that we taught them is different. Here they use a lot of technology to taught kids about all the info. In our country it's primitive way. Still we, some of the country use chalk and duster, and some, in our country some of the place don't have a roof at all, they just study in ground, teacher teach them in a ground. There is no buildings, no infrastructures and nothing. Here we have an infrastructure, here we have like all the technology which is available. They use all the technology, they use, you know they use laptop like this is really accessible over here. This is MacBook, these laptops, phones, the technology, this kind of a TV, everything is affordable over here in terms of your salary. But still the education is same, guys. There is no difference. I found out no difference in education. The thing that we study in our country and over here is the same thing that we study, but the pattern, the way of taughting the people is different. And life is the same, guys. There is no difference in life. Over there we have a lot of problems, we have a lot of complaint for our government. Over here too there are a lot of problems. Government are not working for like public. But one thing is good over here is whatever they do as a development, if they build the road, if they build the infrastructure, they will not gonna do corruption over here like in our country. In our country, if they will sanction the $1 million budget, they will do the couple of thousand dollars work, and all the money they will put it in their pocket and they will feed themselves. Over here it's not like that. If in our country road will be built within 2 months, that road will be broke down and washed away with the one single rain. But here it's not like that. They will build the road like that strong, it will stay there for like 20, 30, 40, 50 years. The development pattern, development, what they use, the technology that they use and effort they use is very good over here. But in terms of development toward the human, in our inner peace, development to our inner spirituality, spiritual, religious health, mental health, and healthcare itself, they use a lot of technology, advanced technology, but it's not enough for everybody. Education system is like the same. We don't have a good teachers, good professor over here. Maybe we have a lot of technology, they use very advanced way to taught the kid, but they don't have a good professor over here. That's the problem. I don't find good. I don't think so. They have like good professor. Yeah, I'm not saying all the professor, all those people are whoever are teaching. New generation are not good, but they, in terms of the quality, used to get by those professor to the all the kids, they are not getting it. I guess all those kids are not getting the good education because we didn't have a good professor, good teachers over here. They are just over there to get the salary. Some teacher, some professor join that organization or had doing that job just to earn and survive over here. Everybody have a problem. Let's say if you have a like critical health disease and you want to treat yourself, you need to get into the line, and the queue will be like for 1 year. You have to stay in a queue for 1 year. Maybe you will be dead, your turn will be not gonna come. If you are in a severe case, if you are in an emergency uh, situation, maybe you will get the treatment, otherwise you have to wait. And you have like a lot of old people over here, and for those old people, you don't have like good men force, human force to take care of them. You don't have like human force to any sector. All the sector are like lack of qualified people, lack of quality people. So all the sectors, whichever sector it is, like healthcare and education, whatever it was, like there were sort of people, so people are not getting good care. If there were not sort of people, and we have like a lot of infrastructure and government would have been helping to boost those field, maybe we'll get like people will get good, take care of the government. But otherwise it will be like the same. As compared to our country is better, but it's not that better which we expect in our from sitting in our country. Okay, it's not that good, and people have to suffer. And most of the western country, they are battling with the nature. It's very cold over here, people are battling with the nature. 6 months is very cold, you can go out. And here the most important thing is you don't have a social life, in like in our country we have like good social life, we have like neighbors, they will ask you what's going on, this and that. Over here people are from different country, people are from different religion, different mindset, and they want to live, maybe I don't know what about them, but people want to live their private life because they don't want to share their problem. Everybody is having their problem. In our country people don't care about their problem. We have like thousands of problem, but we digest it, we don't care about our problem, and people frankly tell their problem to each other. But here they don't confess the problem with each other. Maybe some Christian go to the church and some Muslim go to the Makkah, Medina, whatever, and maybe they will confess with the father. And some of the people, Christian people used to go to the church every Sunday, maybe they will like confess with their father, but they will no never gonna confess with other people. Maybe if you confess here, you don't have a trust with the people, they don't trust each other. I think people have a trust issue over here because they are from different ethnicity and different caste, different religion, I don't know, whatever it was. I don't believe in caste system, I don't believe in religion, I don't believe in any human shit. I believe in love, I believe in compassion, I believe in mm, people, humanity. I believe in all those wisdom, the thing that we need to do right now to take care of ourselves, and the thing that we need to do to you know uh, boost ourselves. I believe in those things, I don't believe in those things which is separating us from us. I don't believe any religion just because of the different religion. Maybe people are separating themselves with each other over here, and there is no unity over here. People don't have a unity. I think most of the western country, the problem they are facing is they don't have a unity at all. They don't have a unity, and people don't trust other people so easily. They don't trust at all. Maybe they have a trust issue over here. That's the problem. There are a lot of problem. If I explain you in this video, maybe it will be like 2 3 4 hours or 2 years, 10 years, 100 years video. But according to me is nothing different than our country. Only the lifestyle, the environment, the air is pretty good. The weather over here is bit harsh in winter, but in summer is pretty good. The air that we breathe is very good over here. It's not that polluted like some Asian country, most of the Asian country, and most of the Asian country cities where we live. The air pollution ratio is very low over here, and we have a peaceful life here. We don't have a civil war, this and that. People do protest, but they will not gonna do protest in a way that other people will be impacted in that way till now. But some people don't have a brain, they do whatever they want to do. And some Asian people, some Nepalese, some Indian, some Bangladeshi, or some Pakistani, or whatever it was, whatever us, we are violating the rules over here. Maybe we are playing a lot of loud music outside the road, this and that, which people don't like it. People want to live in peace, they want to keep peace within them, and they want other people to live in peace. So maybe some people don't care about the shit, and they used to do the shit in their country, and they bring the shit over here, and they are spreading the same shit to their colony. And some people bring their entire colony over here. They say live separately. Like me, if some people come over here, they will bring their cousin, this, that, uncle, grand uncle, their own, all the colony, they bring it over here. They live as a refugee. Some people apply for the visa, this and that, but they live isolately. They live, I keep themselves in isolation. So they have a different life pattern. Some people have a different life pattern. I even don't know. I lived in some other place for 14 months. I never know who is my neighbor. In my country, we knew like tens of thousands, tens of hundreds of villages. Far, far away, we need 10 village people. We maybe some people know the name of the all the villager whoever living over there. But over here, you never know. You never see the face of your neighbors. You never know who is your neighbors over here. So that is the situation. People lives in isolation, and we're supposed to work in harmony. We used to work as a team over here or wherever we go. That's the reason people have so many problem over here. They face stress, anxiety, depression, this and that. Lot of people, lot of old people I know, and my wife herself works as a PSW, and I know the reality. A lot of old people have like dementia, a lot of, and Alzheimer's, this and that. And a lot of people have a dementia and stress problem when they became old, just because they are very old. and they don't have anybody around them. Their kids are having babies, living separately somewhere else, and once in a year they used to come over there to visit them. In our country it's not like that. People used to live in joint family, and they used to take care their old people like a treasure. Like in Japan, it's a Japanese Asian country, Korea is Asian country. Over there people treat people as a treasure. They treat their old people as a treasure. But in most of Western country, people started living separately when they are like 17, 18 years old. And when they started living separately, they will they are not taking care of that much with their, like, for their family. They don't have that much feeling for their family. I have seen a lot of people who are living separately, alone, but they don't go visit their parents so often. They don't care that much. So that's the reality, because their parents did the same thing with their parents. So we learn from our parents, right? Most of the thing we learned from our parents, and their parents used to live alone when they are like 17, 18 years old. They used to go for a study, find a job, marry, have a kid, this and that, and people are so busy in their personal life. And the other thing is, people have a lot of mortgage over here. People have like TV like this in a mortgage, fridge in a mortgage, house they live in a mortgage. If I want to buy a house right now, I have to sign a contract for 35 years. Can you imagine? 35 years of my life will be gone just to pay the mortgage of this house. That the case over here. And people have a mortgage for everything. They have so much pressure, so much pressure to uh, pay that mortgage. People are driving a good cars over here, and that will be in a mortgage. People have a phone, good phones and everything, that will be in a mortgage. Bro, people do the traveling every 6 months, 8 months, a year. They travel all around the world, and that traveling expenses will be in a mortgage too. And they have to work, 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 work. Bro, you have to fucking work every fucking time, every day, every single day. You can skip it. That's the problem over here. In our country, if you don't want to work, if you stay at home for 6 months, your brother will be working, your father or somebody else in a member. You have like multiple people living in your family which is earning. If you don't work for like month or week or something like that, you can stay, you can survive. Over here, you have to pay the rent, this and that. You have a lot of expenses. And if you are living with the family, let's say I am the Canadian themselves are suffering, man. Canadian themselves are living a so harsh life. Inflation is so high and income is so low. Government is not doing anything to develop a infrastructure to create a jobs over here. And even the Canadian, I think 7-8% the Canadian are like jobless. More than that, I guess, I feel like 20% Canadian, 120 people, 20 Canadian people are like jobless over here. They don't have a good job. They have a job, but they don't want to work in a small jobs. Why would they work? Because they are a Canadian. They want good opportunities. A Western country, their government should work for themselves. And we Asians, maybe we do whatever we get, because in our country we do whatever we get, because we are living in a such as things. We don't have other choice. But Canadian, they live over here, they born over here, they should get like good facility from their government at least. Okay, it's okay, we get whatever we like get. I don't know, everybody deserves a good job, good facility according to their own skills and everything. But I think good manpower, good skilled manpower is doing nothing over here in Canada, just because they don't have a such as infrastructure over here. There is a job for 10 people, and all those 10 people are working. Until and unless one people leave the job, the other people will not gonna get the opportunity. That's the problem over here. So I don't know, even the Canadian people are suffering. They are suffering from education system. They are suffering from, because they have very good infrastructure. Maybe they have all the technology they got to taught the people in a better way, but they don't have a good skill teachers to taught their kids in a very proper way. People go to the church to study. Some Catholic church people used to go to the masjid, send their kids to the masjid. Some Hindu people will send their kid to the Hindu related school and a university. What the fuck is going on over here? Are we teaching our kids about religion or a god, or are we teaching them about humanity, love, development, curiosity, innovation and everything? I don't know what's going on. Religion will cover your brain like this. If your brain is open, religion and our culture is such as set up in a such as way which will cover your bottle. If your brain is bottle and its head is open, The religion culture is that bottle cover, the lead. That is the lead which will gonna cover your brain, and your kid will never gonna know the other thing. They will never gonna know out of the box what is going on. So I don't like that shit. People will send their kids to their own community related, own culture related, own religion related schools and everything, and they will taught them only about the gods, these and that, which is terrible, which will not gonna unite us, which will divide us. They will brought up in a such as way, they will programmed in a such as way, they will never gonna put their shoes to someone else's shoes. Because if you programmed in a such as way, let's say one robot is programmed to be a, like, let's say cow, that robot never will become elephant. If one robot is programmed, that software, hardware, whatever it was programmed to be a cow, that will never gonna act like elephant. So we don't want our kids to be programmed. They should be open minded, they should be wise enough to know the things, they should be wise enough to choose whatever they want to be, or whatever religion they want to adopt. We should be liberal, and our all the education patterns should be liberal. I went to the different way, but this is the things that is happening over here. I think you got my point, what I'm trying to say over here. I don't like this, okay? I thought the western country will be living in another world. The life will be like very good, or life will be very best over here. But the thing is, life is same wherever you go. This is earth, we are human, and this world is run by human. So you can imagine how human will be. Human have a lot of errors, but the western government is also not doing anything for their own kind. And maybe they are a bit liberal for economists, the billionaires, the business holder, the business tycoons, or whatever. In our country too, our government work for the industrialist, the capitalist, the venturist, and all those billionaires, millionaires, whatever it was. The government were always liberal for them, flexible for them. They make the rules to benefit them. They don't never care about the middle class or lower middle class or poor people. If this world will go like this, there will be vast gap between poor and rich people. There will be no middle class. Right now there will be no middle class. Before, there we used to be middle class, but I feel like right now there is no middle class. There is only poor and rich people. Maybe more than half of the people are very poor who can't afford house over here. I feel like recent I saw the recent data. According to that data, maybe 50 to 57%, 60% Canadian kids who are like 16, 18, let's say 20 to 30, 35 years old, they never able to get their own house like their parents used to get it in their age. 50%, let's imagine, like 50% Canadian kids who are like growing, want to do something in life, maybe wants to have a family, kids and everything, they will never able to buy their own house. Maybe half of them will buy in a mortgage and this and that, but half of the population, they will never able to afford the house, because housing prices is so high. Just for tiny house, 2 bhk house, you have to pay 1.2 to 1.5 $2 million. That is crazy amount of the money. And you have to sign your 30-40 years of your life just to get $1 million house. You can imagine how harsh it was. We human have a rights to live here in this earth. We have a right to build our own house according to us, according to our capability. We need a land to live, and it's not easy. I don't know who own these fucking lands, but we have a same rights. Let's compare ourselves to our ancestor. Our ancestors used to live wherever they want and wherever they feel comfortable. From Africa to west to here, people migrate according to their demand, according to their like need. They like located themselves to other places just to survive, and maybe we located ourselves from our country here to just to survive. But situation is a bit different. But we should get a chance to live. All the Canadian, all the Westerners, whoever lives in this planet have a same right as a rich people to build their own house and like create their own family and live happily. There are a lot of empty lands. Give those land to those people who really want to build the village, who really want to do something. Government should provide the land to them to colonize over there and try to recreate the towns, village, or whatever it was. And we should have a rights. Why would we pay like 2 millions, $3 million fucking dollars for no reason? Why we contract our 35, 40 years of life for no reason, just to live, just to get the shelter? Our ancestor used to live in a cave and they used to live happily with their family and this and that. That doesn't mean we will also go to the cave, find out the cave and lives over there. But at least we should get like some land or some place to build our own house and develop our own community or develop our own family, and help to the community, help to the each other, and help the government to boost. And government should help us. I don't know what is this going on. They are just helping the rich people, they are not helping the poor. If they are really helping the poor, they should provide the land for like poor people to build their own house without any cost. Maybe they will work for a few years and they will own that place, not 35, 40, 50 years they have to contract their life to just to get to 2 BHK house. What the fuck? What is happening in this world? This is the problem of Western country. Once have to do the signature and do the contract just to get to live in some other place, and just to live with their partner in some other place, and they have to sell their 35, 40 years. They spend their half of the life just to study and be a wise person, and after being wise person they have to contract their 35, 40 years to just to get the one house in a mortgage. That is a wiseness, that is a wisdom. For that we learn, for that we spend like half of our life just to do the contract to the bank and live over there. And that house not even yours, that's house belong to the bank. If you like miss 2 or 3 4 payment EMIs, you'll be fucked. They will take your house, you'll be in road next day. So that's the life we want. We spend our half of the life to study to be wise person, and after being a wise person we have to do the contract with the bank for our next 35 years of life. Next half of the life will be gone. You will be never free. That's the problem over here. Westerners are never free. From the beginning, still they are not free. From outside, it looks beautiful. It looks strong like coconut shell, but inside is hollow. It's a hole inside. There is nothing. From outside, it looks so strong, so heavy, so good, but inside, it's soft like a butter. It's soft like a cotton. One fire, it will be gone like a cotton. One fire, how heavy it looks, how big cotton ball will looks, but one small fire will burn it like in second. It's not that strong. It's like coconut shell. This Western country is a coconut shell. And by saying this, all those things, maybe you will say what you are doing over there, what even you are doing over there is this worst. This is the reality, guys. I'm not saying it's worst, still is better than US country. If this is better than our country, means you can imagine how worst our country is, how worst is that country doing, and the people living their life standard, their education system, their mindset, their way of thinking, their way of life. How you cannot imagine how difficult life it is. In my country, in Nepal, maybe 5% of the Nepalese, they never seen good vehicle in their life. They don't have a road in their village. They don't have a good, one health post in their village. They don't have a good school. Maybe some people never seen the pen and paper. Phone, mobile phone, maybe 2 or 3% Nepalese people, they don't like carry mobile phones. They don't know what is it, and people have to like walk month to get to, you know, go to the Sadr Mukam, it's a Sadr Mukam, small towns, just to get the education and this and that. Is that worse? You can imagine. Asian Western country is doing better than them, but still, it's not that good, which we imagine by sitting in our country. Video became so long, but if you're watching till now, maybe you already got the idea about the Western country. It's not that good like which we watch in Hollywood movie. Reality is totally different, but it doesn't mean you don't come over here. Just come over here, and maybe you will feel the better, you will find the better skill, you will find the better opportunity, maybe you will create the opportunity. I am doing the same thing. Maybe within few years I will try to create the opportunity for myself and for other people, so, and we will help each other to grow. And in our country it's very bad, the situation is very bad, and I, as I told you, here at least we can speak, we can speak for our speak and speak loud what we need, we can ask our rights and this and that. But in our country you will be killed, you will be get killed, you can do anything, you will declare as a terrorist, this and that. It's really worst, guys. I can't breathe over there, I feel sophisticated, you know. And people will be like, this fucking mad, what he even saying. And people will not gonna understand your words because they never thought in such as way. But still over here a lot of people are very wise, they have like open minded. A lot of people are atheist, they don't believe in God, this and that, and religion. And I'm not promoting atheism, every religion, everything, whatever it was, I respect everything. But I believe only the thing which is helping us right now to, you know, move us in a better way. That's it. I don't believe anything, and I don't believe any man-made concepts about anything. I just believe each other. I believe you, your real human nature. You know, if I separate all those programmed things from you, you are just a human being like me, and I'm just a human being like you. We just want to live peacefully, we just want to spread the love, we just want to help each other, and we just want to get help from other. I want to help you, and I just expect the same thing with you. That's the thing. And peace is always here inside you. If you are creating the peace inside you and maintaining that peace inside you, you can able to maintain the peace around you. So that's the thing. So guys, love yourself, and you can travel wherever you want to travel. You can go explore the life and live over there. Canadian life is better, you have good nature, good vibes, good everything. It's just about human society, human thing, and the political drama that we have, the political leaders which only favor for like billionaires and trillionaires. They just work for them because only the billionaires, trillionaires have influence to the government, they make the government, they give the donation to them. So that's all the things that is happening over here. And in terms of life quality is good over here. You have like good air to breathe, you have good road to drive, if you have a cars, you have a if you are earning like bare minimum, still you can afford some bare minimum technology that we cannot like use in our country with like that much of amount which we earn over there, with that much of amount we use over there. In terms of technology, in terms of whatever it was, is bit affordable over here. So that's the thing. But the life and the expectation from the life, expectation from the government is the same thing, guys. You're not gonna get it over here as you are not getting over there. Problem is everywhere, just because they are not doing anything for us, they are doing for themselves, and they are thinking only for themselves. They will never gonna think for ourselves as we think for everybody. That's the reality, that's the brutal reality over here. Take care, guys. See you in next video became long. If you're watching till now, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe the channel, it will motivate me to create more videos like this for you. My video will be raw, truthful. Maybe my language is not good enough, maybe my language is not that, you know, professional, or not perfect in a grammatical way. But I don't lie, I don't lie, guys. accept my broken English, but I don't lie. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share your experience in the comment section, what you feel about it. And I love Canadians, I love Americans, I love Iranis, I love Muslims, I love Christian people, I love everybody. I love myself as I love myself. I love everybody. And I respect everybody. I respect myself as I respect myself. I respect everybody. It's just the way of life. It's just the program in our head. That program, maybe you programmed yourself or somebody else programming you. That's only the difference. If you're programming yourself, you are the open minded guy, you are the open minded woman. If you're programmed by some other people, some other thing, maybe some other religion, this and that, you are just programmed. You are like a robot. You are living like a robot. Don't live like a robot. Open your eyes to see the beauty of the world. See you.